Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It is day 2, stage 2 of the Tour de France and Le Tour de Beer. So, as we've been talking about what we're doing, we can talk about the race. And you're watching this, I'm assuming that you have watched the race. So, if you have not watched the race, these reviews, at least here on YouTube, will have spoilers. So, if you're watching on Instagram and you've seen a post on Instagram or on Facebook, I won't give spoilers. But if you've taken the time to come to the channel and you're on YouTube, you probably have to fight your way through it and probably saw something on YouTube that says what the stage results were. So I was going to not give away spoilers, but I mean, I want to talk about the stage, especially because today I didn't ride. And so I couldn't talk about my ride. So the race's ride was freaking awesome. Very exciting. 3-man breakaway from the start. And those guys were chasing for a while with a 3-repeat hill finish and then pass that and head out to the finish line. There's where a bunch of excitement was, and the first time up that hill, man, it just blew up. But before that, the mistakes that were being made by people with bike switches and people getting punctures, I still don't understand why there's so many punctures. Are they not running tubeless? Are they not running like really, really good tires? Like, I get it. You're doing a lot of miles, punctures happen, but I don't know. There was a lot of punctures during this stage. Isaac Del Toro, they forgot him. They went by him, and he was standing on the side of the road. Wait, my team car, I need some help. They did figure that out and was able to get him a bike so he could chase his way back into the group. I do remember a story about Ted King getting left at, was it Paris-Nice or was it Paris-Roubaix maybe, where he actually had to find some locals to give him a ride back because his team car had gone by. And the race was like, hey, what happened? I don't know. Ted, you can chime in on that and give more details. So anyway, Del Toro was able to chase his way back in, and then Juan Ayuso was way in the back. But when it came to the 3 hill climbs that needed to be done, explosions happened, and it was crazy. Great lead out by the Americans, and Jorgensen was also in the mix. Yates was doing some pulling, but of course it's the big 3, big 2, I should say, until I mentioned number 3. Tadej and Jonas going back and forth, and then it looked like on the final piece of the climb, they're having a conversation, Tadej and Isaac Del Toro, who came back into the race. We don't know what was said, but if you want to infer it and see what the end, it might have been one of those like, hey, how's your legs? You had to do a lot of chasing. If you don't have the legs, let me know and I'll attack first. If you have the legs, attack. Jonas is going to have to follow you. If he follows you, then I'm going to have to attack and counter and try and get the points. If you break him, go for it. And that's exactly what happened. Jonas could not stay on the wheel. Isaac Del Toro was in the front. Tadej was right there. Tadej probably could have turned it on, but he's like, man, I helped this kid out. And Isaac Del Toro gets the stage win. Total emotion at the end. It was freaking amazing. Yes. So, great stage. Go back and watch it anyway, even if you haven't seen it and you just heard my recap. Yeah, so let's sum this up. My ride was supposed to ride with friends, and this morning I just was not feeling it. And I was really bummed. I really wanted to do a ride with friends. Supposed to go out to Bow, New Hampshire, get some hill climbing in, ride with friends, the whole picnic cookout thing, and I don't know, the legs were just tired. Even after watching the tour and then taking a nap after and then going for a walk, my legs were still tired. I'm like, I don't know what's going on here. So no ride for me today. So their ride was awesome. As far as today's beer, considering I don't know what's going on, wasn't feeling great, but I said, well, maybe I don't have a beer. If I did abandon, you can still come back. It's the Tour de Beer, not the real Tour de France. But I am going to have a beer, and I want to share this one with you. I'm wearing my Bike MS shirt. I got this from my buddy Chris that I know through Bike MS, and this is called Dad Strength. Dad Strength IPA at only 2.9%, created by a couple of dads who wanted to do more low alcohol beer. I've never had this beer before, and I figure, you know what? Let's go back to the days of Beer Advocate, where the mantra was respect beer. And that's the great thing about beer. There is a beer for every occasion, for any time, for any celebration. Maybe it's an NA, maybe it's a full strength, maybe it's a big beer for a big day, maybe it's whatever. Today, where I'm just kind of chilling, we're going to chill with a 3% IPA. So let's check this out. I'm outside, I'm in the trees. Let's give this a pour. Nice golden color. Good off-white head to it. Little C3PO golden color to this beer, which is really nice. I'm outside by the grill. I'm grilling some pizza today for dinner. So, and it's almost approaching a non-alcoholic style IPA as far as the aroma, which can be a little thin or wort-y. But I'm not getting that because there is some full fermentation going on with this beer. A lot of orange. A lot of orange in the hops here. Balanced body. Not too bitter, but not too sweet. It's not cloying. It's not over the top. It's not too thin either. For under 3%, if you want to be able to have a couple of beers, hanging out with your buds, but you got stuff to do, you got to drive home, you've got a big day tomorrow like I have. Tomorrow the plan is to climb Mount Agamenticus, so I want to keep everything fresh. So we are one and done tonight with this one and my grilled pizza. So this is nice. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for sending me this treat. It's got a little, I don't want to say thin finish, watery finish, but when they're not full-bodied, as you would expect. But this is nice. This is a nice, easy drinker. So again, this is Dad Strength IPA, 2.9%. It doesn't say exactly where they're from. Chris gets me beers out of the Virginia area, so I'm going to say that it is, dadstrengthbrewing.com, Richmond, Virginia. So, yeah, hey, my buddy's out in the Richmond area. Check them out. Let me know what you think about them, too.